saying Feitan is a fan favorite is definitely an understatement. Let's be honest here, Feitan's one of the people's favorite characters, and in today's video it will be very hard to discuss how strong Feitan is, because I'll be honest here, we have seen him in pretty cool stuff, but I feel like Feitan still hasn't gone all out, and that definitely makes me think that it'll be kind of prematurely discuss how strong he is, but I'll try my best. He is the interim leader of the Phantom Troupe, and physically the 5th strongest Phantom Troupe when it comes to hand wrestling, arm wrestling. Definitely, it'll be tough, but I will discuss how strong he really is. Now, one thing I like to mention when it comes to Feitan really quickly, it's not really a big thing, but I feel like it's very cool. He's an original member of the Phantom Troupe, and the fact that he's an original member, he's been doing this for a very long time. His experience, you have to give some respect. Because we also know the other Phantom Troupe original members are Nobunaga, Uvogin, who definitely was very impressive in the Kurapika fight, and other fights biting people's brains off. We have Pakunoda, we have Machi, and I believe last person, I know Chrollo. So Chrollo, Pakunoda, Machi, Uvogin, Nobunaga. Now, one of the things that I really pick up on when it comes to Feitan and his abilities is his speed. His speed is very intense, very crazy. We saw the insane speed he had when he was beheading people in the York New Arc. That was very hype. And we also know that he did capture Gon, and it was pretty fast. Like, he went behind Gon really easily. His speed is something that he's been showcasing, and he mostly showcases in his actual main battle that I'll talk about in the future of this video. But yeah, he truly is a monster, and I definitely believe the fact that he's a master torturer, you definitely don't want to be caught by Feitan. Now, his swordsmanship is something that I also want to talk about. He seems to be a very impressive swordsman. Now, we know that he has a concealed double-edged sword that is looking very cool, and he used it against Zazan in the first part of the battle. We know when Zazan was pretty much in her main form until she did all those crazy transformations, and I thought it was very cool that he uses swordsmen. Like, I'll be honest here, when it comes to anime, I love seeing swordsmen. They're badass. Now, his Nen type, I'll quickly talk about. He is a transmuter, and we saw him use different Nens. When it comes to Pain Packer is a conjuration, a conjurer move, so he definitely has other Nens that he uses, but his main one is a transmuter, and it's hype stuff indeed. Let's be honest here, Pain Packer is a very cool outfit when it comes to his conjuration. And I want to talk about his most impressive move, Rising Sun. Rising Sun is a combination of transmutation and emission. Very cool Nen. And let's be honest, he takes the pain he gets, and the more pain he gets, the harder the sun gets, and the more you'll burn. So definitely, you want to hurt Feitan and you want to damage him, but you kind of don't, because it might actually hurt you in the end. And definitely, when Feitan fights a character who puts him to the edge of like almost dying, yeah, that Rising Sun will be very scary. It'll be intense. Now, I already mentioned how fast of a character Feitan is. When he was fighting Zazan, he's leaving after images with his speed, and yes, Zazan did cause him a little bit of damage, to the point of which we saw like he was looking like, whoa, is this Feitan? Like, what's going on? Even Finks was like, yo, what's his trade spots? And that's what kind of egged him on to get and go off with his Hatsu and use that one-shot ability that was so crazy. And yeah, she's a very strong character. Like, a lot of people downplay how strong Zazan was just because she got destroyed by Feitan. She definitely is, in my opinion, the strongest soldier. Yeah, definitely. She's not on the level of the Royal Guards, but still, I believe she's the strongest soldier. She was very cool when it comes to her ability. Well, I can't really say cool, but she was very powerful. She was her own queen. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I talking about all of this? Let's just say the answer. How strong do I think Feitan is? Honestly, I believe that Feitan, he might be able to take out a couple of Zodiacs, and the Zodiacs, we just don't know how strong they are, so it kind of is a vague statement for me to say, but I believe he's one of the strongest Phantom Troupe. When it comes to the Phantom Troupe, I believe Chrollo is the only one that I can say for 100% certainty is stronger than Feitan. The rest is up in the marbles, but I do believe that he probably is one. Finks, Nobunaga, they're very powerful. The former one, Hisoka, but definitely I think Feitan, he seems like the hype one. We know that I feel like Togashi gave him the interim leader for a reason, maybe, and definitely you can say that he is on Hisoka's level, and Hisoka was battling it out with a character that I don't want to spoil anime onlys, but still, I believe being on Hisoka's level is very impressive. We know Hisoka had his own he had his own ranking of power, and he had his scale at 100, and he was stronger than I believe a couple of Zodiacs that he believes in his personal opinion, but we just don't know until we saw their Nen. So definitely, I believe Feitan is someone who's very impressive physically and Nen wise. GOAT stuff indeed. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about Feitan's strength and ability? How strong do you think Feitan is? Because I love reading you guys' opinion. And you guys, whenever I say something that is maybe not right in your opinion, you guys put in the comment section. I love reading you guys' opinions and different perspectives on this amazing series. Like and share if you enjoy. Like and share only if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter content. I'm NenMac and I'm gone.